Hey guys, Bionic here, and welcome back to yet another episode of Genshin Impact. Now, last time we were on Genshin Impact, we finished up a fair amount of our quest with Zhongli, and I did some offline stuff to try and level characters up, I believe. If not, then I don't remember why I'm here. But if you like this episode and you want to see another one later on, then feel free to like this video and of course subscribe, that way you don't miss when the next episode comes out. First of all, I'm going to go over some stuff that we've missed because obviously it's been a while since we've done this. Yeah, life has been pretty crazy the last few months. Since it is summer coming up, well, for everyone else it's summer, college is a different story. Since it's summer coming up, I will have a different schedule and should hopefully be able to upload more, so look out for that in the future.
An extension.
Ooh, we got some new recipes. Okay, let's grab those and then also snag some of the achievements too. We have Cecilia Garden. Return the Sealy to their rightful places and unlock the domain in Wolvendom. Yes. Yeah, I did some offline stuff. It's just been a while. And then Hero's Journey. Ascend a weapon to Phase 2. Rearmed and reforged. Alright, sorry, I just had to go and check up on something. I just wanted to double check things, but yeah, last time was when we did the big giant crossbow thing and did the cocoa goat stuff, where it's just coconut milk. But yeah, I did some offline grinding because I figured that it would be good for me to come back with some new stuff ready to go. But yeah.
Spirit. If your heart recoils in
also,
fear,
in other news,
then your sword
we have our Cellar Reunion.
as well be.
This is basically something that I think we have done before, but if we log in for 7 days, or across 7 days over a 14-day period, then we get special rewards. We also get some other stuff too here, and so we can figure that out a bit later.
It's scabbard, because you will not wield it effectively.
Let's go ahead and let's see. So we got this login thing. I'll snag that real quick, and lastly I will snag the wish thing. So as you can see, while I was gone, I managed to get some of the, what are these called again? Primogems. So we can continue to save up once again. And yeah. There's not really anyone particularly that I want to vote for right now. The only character that might be useful later on is the girl holding the bunny at the bottom right-hand corner, because she helps to heal our group if they have damage taken off of them. So I might vote for her later, but we will have to see. But yeah. In other updates, this was unlocked, and this, I believe, has a quest, as well as some artifacts we can get. Yeah, so as you can see... Oh, no, these are not artifacts. These are the leveling up items. Oh, and I need to do this today on my other account, because I am in need of a lot of these. But let's go ahead and let's head back to our spot where we are meeting back up with Zhongli, where he is going to hopefully treat us to dinner and not just make us pay again. Alright. Let me just double check the time real quick. Here, this time. Okay, we're past our time, so I'll just use this real quick. Go like this. And then we will go ahead and go to our quest and or also pick up some of the stuff that we have too. Alright. Now that we've gotten to our time, let me go ahead and, as you can see, he is sitting there, but I'm going to go and talk to Catherine real quick first and snag some of the expedition rewards, and then we will head back there. Alright.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Thank you, Catherine. Alright. Let's claim all these and dispatch them again. One of these days, when I start to level up a bit more, I will be sending more characters on quests. And one of the advantages of that is there's an item later on that lets you get specific leveling up items and things like that once a week. And so it is really, really nice. Alright, let's... Are you going to give me the option to sit down? There we go. Awesome.
Ah, you're here. There's no need to order. I've already done so.
Thank you.
Third round knockout is not for lightweights, like those taverns in Mondstadt. Here, the owner does not take such unorthodox orders as fruit juice.
So does that mean I can order wine this time?
I ordered some wine-fermented sweet rice balls for you, if that counts.
I guess I should have expected this.
If it is to your liking, dear customers, I shall continue the tale of Lady Ningguang's Jade Chamber.
Sure.
Hey, there's even a storyteller here. Great atmosphere.
I agree.
Besides fine wine, the excellent ambiance is the reason why this place is so well loved. But when I say ambiance, I refer to a different sort from the one the Tevat travel guide uses to judge other establishments.
That's fair.
As you all know, high above the land of Liyue lies a pavilion in the clouds, a palace in the mist. What does it mean to have all-seeing eyes? This, my friends, Lady Ningguang's masterwork that bridges earth and sky. Imagine, the weather is clear, and you gaze down from the deck on the world below.
Oh, hello, familiar character. If y'all don't know who that is, that's Ganyu. We'll probably meet her later on, but she is an adeptus in the Liyue region.
Behold, the glorious sights of Liyue Harbor, stretching out far and wide.
The reason I know of her is because she appears in a lot of events that happen near Liyue, so I figured I'd let y'all know.
They say that when Lady Ningguang ponders important affairs, she retreats to her jade chamber with none but her 3 closest confidants in tow. Why brings she these trusted 3 to sift through sources, dig through documents, looking for information? Piece by piece, facts and figures paint a picture on the walls of the chamber. But well before the wall is filled, Lady Ningguang's mind is made up. Having made her call, she has every last document shredded, and whoosh, she scatters the shavings out her window. Ah, look at at them, how they billow in the wind like a sudden swirling blizzard. As the fragments fall, traces of text flicker before the eyes of the merchants of Liyue, like ink stains in white snow. The saying goes, the rarest treasures in the land are the words brought by the paper snow. For the words of the Tianquan have the power to move mountains, and all throughout the land know it. These are but scraps of paper, and yet they guide Lady Ningguang's hand. Such is their value.
I really liked his story. I wonder... Well, I've already met her, but I wonder what it'll be like to meet her again. For the first time. This time.
Merely grasping one or two of them will surely gift you a fragment of her wisdom. Enough to stay a step or two ahead of your peers.
That's fair. Maybe I'll take that advice.
Tianquan Ningguang. Feels like we're hearing this name a lot. Liyue locals talk about her. The Fatui hate her. She's most likely the one who hid the Exuvia, and we saw her at the Rite of Descension. Huh. Paimon wonders what sort of person she is.
I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
At last I have found you. You who returned from Jueyun Karst.
Oh, you mean from the big giant crossbow.
Who's there?
Paimon, we gotta go!
Wait, I am not with the Millilith, nor am I here to claim your bounty.
Oh, here she is.
However, I am an emissary of the Liyue Qixing. My name is Ganyu, secretary at the Yuehai Pavilion, and I have come specifically to meet you.
Emissary?
Well, in concrete terms, I am the corporate secretary for the Qixing. At the moment, I am serving as Lady Ningguang's special emissary.
Ningguang sent you? We were literally just talking about her.
Yeah.
My apologies, you who have returned from Jueyun Karst. I am duty-bound and cannot extend my courtesy to you in full.
That's okay.
But I have with me a letter from Lady Ningguang. She extends a formal invitation to you in her capacity as Tianquan.
Okay.
She invites you to her palace in the sky.
How do we get there?
An official invitation?
That's true too.
Lady Ningguang said this. Invite him to come here.
But not Paimon, right?
I wish to meet him.
Sorry, Paimon.
At the Jade Chamber, together we shall snip every one of these entwining dark threads.
Yeah, that's true. It would be nice to talk to her in person and get this whole thing all figured out.
And with that, the emissary who called herself Ganyu just disappeared.
Yep.
But we've received an invitation from the Liyue Qixing. Paimon still can't believe it. We'll be meeting people that have way more money than Paimon could ever count. We should be on our best manners.
Paimon is up to something again, isn't she?
An invitation to visit the Jade Chamber is a rare honor indeed. You'd best be on your way now. But don't forget about the rite of parting. Once you've finished at the Jade Chamber, meet me at Dihua Marsh.
Okay.
Don't worry, we won't forget. Dihua Marsh. We'll see you there.
Yep, we'll see you there. Ah, I see. This asks us to be at a specific adventure rank to get to that level. Okay. let me go ahead and do some stuff. Let's go ahead and do commissions, because we got those from doing our quest. We can get our quest reward, which is nice because we just got another wish from that. And then the main thing I want to get done is I want to level up everyone past level 40 to level 50. Or at least get them to level 40 anyways. So I'm going to try and do that with Lynette. And then I'm also going to try and do that with a few other characters too. So I have 2 teams worth of characters to work with. Let's see. There we go. Alright, looks like I'm going to need to find a specific enemy to fight to level Lynette up. But for now, let me look at a few other characters. Okay, Traveler, we can unlock one of his constellations. Which is really nice. Let's go to... Okay. So... I'll probably figure out a secondary team, but I think what I'm probably going to lean towards is like Gaming, Candace, maybe Barbara too, and then Zhongli. And then that way, most of the characters that I have in here are characters I can easily level up. Candace I won't be able to level up as much because I think she's from Sumeru. Actually, you know what I could do? So I have Traveler leveled up. I have Noelle and Amber to the point of level 40. Maybe what I'll do is I will level up Rosaria to level 40 as well. And then we will work on leveling up that secondary team. So right now, those are leveled up. He's leveled up. She needs to ascend. I just don't love getting these because the hypostasis cube things are not super fun to fight. But that should be fine. Amber... Okay, we have enough to level her up, except for these. But I can probably find a way to craft those. And these are pretty darn easy to collect. But let me see what my secondary team was as my, like, alt on here. Okay, so I just did this as a team, but what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take out these 2 and replace them with, let's do Traveler.
There's still a long road ahead.
Let's do Amber.
At the ready.
So then we have 2 fire, and then I'll change out her for... Let's do... I don't use Barbara very often, but I've heard that she's great for healing, so I think I'm going to do her.
We can do this!
And then I'll go back in and level up
I've faced
Gami
many
real
opponents in my
quick.
duels. Most
See if I can max out his levels with the 4 I have left. Okay, I won't. But let me do something real quick.
the rest surrendered.
Let's go to party setup. Let's
No.
switch to our secondary party. one thing I would say that I actually really like about this playthrough this time is I actually had huge regrets from not leveling up the characters that I had, because I ended up with having characters who were only at like level 20 when I finished at adventure rank 25, and so the current scenario I have now is I have characters that are just barely hitting, I think, level 60 or 70, and it's because I didn't stack up on resources or like try and level people up. So I will work on that. I just want to shoot that. Well, since we are done with that quest, what I think I'm gonna do is, okay, so we have some other quests that we can go and do. Ooh, that would probably actually be nice because we can get some more of leveling up things. What we can also do is we can head over to the Dragonspine Mountains as well and start exploring those. But what I'm going to do is next time we do an episode, I'm going to try and have my secondary team all leveled up. So I'm going to need to do a lot of grinding off of the main gameplay just so that I can get them all leveled up, and then we'll go from there. But let's go ahead and let's go here. Sweet. Oh, we don't have a teleport point over there. So let's go like this. Let's go ahead and switch our team back real quick, because then this party won't instantly die. Oh, sweet. And we're right close to Dragonspine too. Oh, is this just a chest over here? Oh, I guess I just never opened this.
If these items are unclaimed, we may take them without controversy.
Yes, yes indeed. Alright, let's head over this way. I know I've realized this, but I kind of had a bad track record, excuse me, of doing quests for things, and only to realize that I actually have like only a few minutes left of the quest. So I kind of want to apologize for that a little bit, because I know that it probably is kind of annoying to go and continue to see me go and be like, alright, we're gonna wait for this for the next episode, and then the next episode rolls around and you're just kind of like, you could have done this sooner. Let's see, where is it? Oh, it's just above me. There we go. Sorry, I just switched back to this team to get Traveler. But yeah, I want to try to be better about that, but also sometimes it feels like you go on quests and even when they're about to end, quote unquote, quickly, it doesn't work as well.
Yeah, something's definitely off here. Look at all that spooky smoke around the ley line deposit over there. Could that be where the monsters are coming from?
I wonder what this is.
Looks like the Millelith have set up camp to deal with this. There's soldiers and fortifications everywhere.
So I have done this before. I believe this is an event, maybe. But if y'all do notice, Paimon's voice sounds a little different. There was some recent drama a little bit back where the voice actor for Paimon changed, and so once we get into the new quest, which won't be for a while, you'll hear the new voice actress, but that will only really come up frequently when we do event-related stuff, or when we move on to later quests in like Natlan and further. Anyways, this deposit looks kind of familiar.
Yeah, let's fight side by side with the Millelith and send those monsters packing, just like old times. Then we can focus on what to do about that weird deposit.
Alright, sounds good.
Halt, you two. There's danger up ahead. I'll have to ask you to turn back.
Alright.
No, wait. I think I recognize you. Are you Sergeant Traveler?
I don't think I was ever Sergeant.
Sergeant? What the heck? Have you been doing night shifts in the Millelith while Paimon's asleep?
Me? Absolutely not. Maybe there's stuff we don't know about the Traveler. Besides a lot of things.
I am Feng Jin, leader of this Millelith platoon. Staff Officer Su Ding has mentioned you before, and had nothing but praise for your extraordinary talents.
Oh, thanks.
Our reports also list you as an honorary knight in the Knights of Favonius, granted captain-level authority in times of crisis. Therefore, it
Sweet.
seems only appropriate to address you as Sergeant.
Thank you.
But now that introductions are out of the way, let's get back to business. Please, come with me. We should meet with Lady Yuheng.
So, Lady Yuheng is also someone we will meet later on, but since this quest appears to be something in Liyue that is later on, our traveler in this context will already know of her. So, if this is a little bit confusing, that's just because this event came out recently.
Wait, Kuching's here too?
Yep.
Huh. This situation must be more complicated than we thought. So much for solving this with one quick fight.
Yep.
Lady Yuheng, as you predicted, the Traveler and his second-in-command are here to see you.
Good work, Feng Jin. It's been a while, you two. I see you're still chasing danger. The news has barely gone out, and here you are, first at the front line as ever.
Well, second this time, but we'll do our best to help.
Let me start by giving you a brief background of the situation.
Alright.
For many years, this ley line deposit has been very stable. However, for reasons we've not yet determined, it recently became unusually active, which has led to an alarming surge in monster attacks. Worse still, eliminating the monsters seems to have no effect. The ley line disturbance remains, and anyone who comes into contact with it is transported to a strange domain. This is the first time we've seen this sort of anomaly.
Interesting.
Yikes! That's really weird. So, somehow, this ley line deposit is turned into a sort of teleport waypoint?
Seems like it.
And shouldn't you guys be calling for more backup? There's no way a camp this size can withstand an otherworldly invasion.
Yeah, seems like
Please
it.
don't worry, Paimon. Our defenses are as stable as can be, and all units are elite officers who have served in the Guili Plains. With their experience, each one of them is easily worth 100 troops. Still, the longer this garrison stays up, the more costly it will be. If we don't find the source of the ley line disturbance soon, we run the risk of depleted resources and troop fatigue.
Okay.
Military action should be taken with precision and prudence. Every attack has to count. A passive defense is always a losing strategy.
That makes a lot of sense. Sitting around and waiting for the enemy to attack sounds like it would really suck.
Yes, which is why Yelan has taken a team to infiltrate and investigate the domain. They should be back in a few hours with the intel we need.
Alright. Oh, Yelan is not voice acted yet? Okay. A few hours? Sorry. I would have taken my time if I'd known you wanted to catch up to Traveler in private. Yelan. Wow, that was butchered. Yelan. A special intelligence officer who works under Ningguang. Yelan comes and goes like a shadow. Even the ruling Qixing, with their vast powers, must find some dark corners to reach. This is where Yelan comes in, with her task being to clean these corners by dint of her exceptional capabilities as an intelligence officer. A word to the wise, do not lie to her, for falsehoods may last as long as fragile bubbles before her meticulous thoughts.
Ah! Why'd you have to sneak up on us like that, Yelan?
Yelan? Huh, interesting way of saying
You're
it.
back early. I'm guessing things didn't go according to plan.
Well, there's good news and bad news. The good news is that we now have a rough idea of what's going on. In short, this anomaly is a vestige of a past ley line disturbance. By examining on-site samples and cross-checking them against our war records, I was able to confirm that the ley lines are currently reenacting major historical battles inside the domain. This likely explains the monsters that managed to slip out too. Another ley line disturbance, huh? Sound familiar? Thought it might. My sources tell me that Mondstadt has experienced a similar phenomenon in the recent past. Interesting. I don't know about any phenomenon like that, but it could be from a later quest, again. Fortunately, the situation never spiraled out of control thanks to the relentless help of a certain honorary knight and Dark Knight hero to keep the monsters at bay. Interesting. This eventually depleted all information stored in the ley line, after which it returned to normal. Basically, they waged a war of attrition and won.
Well, that explains why the ley line deposit is bright red. There was one just like it back then, too. Big and red and plump. Huh, like a juicy apple ripe for the picking.
I don't remember that. Maybe I really do work when Paimon is asleep. I see what you're doing, Traveler. Making light of a situation signals to a person trying to hire you that they want you to take things seriously. They need to make you a serious offer. But don't worry, we won't disappoint you on that front. I don't mind. This is just my character being cocky.
You're starting to lose Paimon a little.
And the bad news, Yelan? Give it to us straight.
Sure. As you've already noticed, this ley line disturbance differs from previous cases, in that defeating the monsters here in the outside world will not suffice. So, unless we target the deepest recesses of this domain and defeat all monsters lurking within, this battle could drag on forever. To complicate things further, there seems to be a strange set of rules at play in the domain. While we were inside, my team and I started to notice something working against us, forbidding us from reaching the core. Things went smoothly at first. We were collecting and analyzing items without too much trouble. but once we pushed deeper, the team was overcome with a sudden sense of weakness. They could no longer fight at full strength. Meanwhile, the monsters only got stronger. Some of them even showed traits we've never observed before. Got pretty dicey at points. My verdict is we need to find someone highly resistant to leyline interference who can look into the domain's rules undisturbed. And if they lead a squad inside, they could figure out how to navigate the environment and strike at the heart of the domain and quell this leyline disturbance once and for all. Well, I see what you're doing now.
So to summarize, we have two options. The first is to strengthen our defenses, keep fending off the monster attacks, and hope the disturbance dies down in due course. Option 2 is to send the Traveler inside the domain with a team of troops to eliminate the disturbance at the source. Understood. I'll prepare for both courses of action.
Alright, sounds good.
I'll need to contact Ningguang and request additional funding for our defenses. At the same time, I'll reach out to the Kayang to discuss manpower. We need to get our troops on rotation as soon as possible.
Hey, isn't this the part where you're supposed to tell us to get out there and give them what for?
Sorry, but peacekeeping in Liyue is a duty that belongs to the Millelith and the Qixing. It's my role as commander to keep my officers from taking on unnecessary risks. Plus, I don't want you taking this on all by yourself. For reasons both professional and personal.
Okay.
So if you don't want to get involved, I won't force you. I'll simply treat this like a long-term training exercise for the Millelith, with several platoons working in rotation to eliminate each wave of monsters. Meanwhile, I'll have scouts keep up the intelligence-gathering work inside the domain. Once we understand it sufficiently well, we can put a strike team together to head in and neutralize the threat.
Okay. We would gladly like to help.
Of course, if you do wish to participate, you'll have my full support and the entire garrison at your disposal.
Okay.
And once the leyline disturbance has been brought under control, I will review your record and compensate you accordingly.
I will help for both professional and personal reasons.
Paimon too! Whichever way you cut it, we can't sit this one out. We're allies of Liyue. We're the best adventurer duo around, and we're friends of Keqing and Yelan. Plus, we don't need to worry about being shortchanged. Keqing and Yelan will definitely make it worth their time.
That looks like determination to me.
Paimon's determination is different from mine.
I like what I see. All right, here's how we're going to do this.
Alright, tell us.
Yelan, tell your team to prepare for another trip into the domain. This time with the Traveler joining them.
Not so fast. I need some time to think this through. This situation at this site is not in constant fluctuation, so we just can't go rushing in. We have to time it just right. Traveler, take this time to rest up and assemble your A-team. Be ready for anything. This will be a fiercer battle than most. Okay. First of all, let's snag this teleportation point, because if for some weird reason we just die in this thing, I don't want to just kick the bucket, you know. Alright, let's snag these. And let's head here. Now's the perfect time. If we seize this chance, we should be able to go deeper into the domain's core. Of course, that's assuming we can figure out the rules along the way, as well as how to deal with our foes.
Keep your eyes peeled and your blades ready. Be aware of your surroundings at all times, and look out for one another.
Okay.
Remember, whenever the situation takes a turn for the worse, it never hurts to retreat and regroup. Don't go pushing yourselves too hard, all right?
We won't.
With that said, I await your triumphant return.
I'm ready for whatever this domain throws at me. I hope, anyways.
Yeah! We'll be back with good news for the both of you!
Alright. So that quest is done, but I want to show y'all what this is. So, you must select a difficulty for the onslaught challenges. As the difficulty increases, the challenge will start to feature leyline disturbances that affect combat. Your opponents will grow trickier to deal with. Completing more difficult challenge will let you obtain the rewards from the difficulties below that one. After you enter a challenge, you can head to 3 separate battlefields and complete 3 time-limited battles. The challenge will be considered complete if the difficulty once all the opponents are beaten. You can invite teammates to take part in a co-op challenges while in co-op mode. When multiple players enter a challenge, your opponent's combat power will change to the corresponding co-op difficulty and will not continue to change based on the number of players doing the challenge. Co-op challenge results will be separately recorded, and you can check said records at any time. However, only single-player mode challenges records can be displayed. Alright, so they have a lot of challenging stuff. Okay, level 40, level 40, level 40. And then our challenge rewards. Okay, those are pretty darn nice. I don't know how long this is staying around, but it might stay around for a while, so I'll just exit out of that real quick, and let's go in and let's level up Gumming real quick. Now he's at max. Okay, I can get that easily and that easily and level him up so he can level up to level 40. And then as for Barbara,
I wonder.
She should be pretty easy to level up to. Let me see, so we have good weapons for those 3. Don't have a good weapon for her, so let's actually switch this out real quick. Let's do... since it's going to take us forever to upgrade her, we'll just switch out those weapons. Lanyan. Then, she already has 200 attack power without any artifacts, which is really, really nice. Alright, let me just fast equip. Maybe I don't want to fast equip. Check alternatives. I will wait, actually. Alright, let's see. So, we have our last thing here, so we can go back and grab our commission stuff. We have this saying that we completed all 4 of our daily commissions. We have this now for current wish stuff, I believe, yes. So we can get those, which is really nice. And then let me go ahead and head back and level up Barbara now. Alright, Barbara. Okay. Then let's see what we have in here. So it's marking that off, but yeah. Let me see. Yeah. Let me head back to Liyue and we will get our commission reward. And then also do the quest that's near there. And then I think we should probably finish off there for now. Alright. Hello, Catherine.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Thank you.
Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
Thanks. Sweet, I will take it. Let's head over to Lan, actually. Oh, you're here. I can see you've been quite on a few adventures recently. Don't mind my terrible reading. As it so happens, I do have some matters that require experience, adventuring, and to resolve. If you're interested, go look for teaching. I've delegated the task of distributing commissions to her. What about you? Me, nothing important comes up. Excuse me. Me? Nothing's come up that interests me so far, and at a time like this, the Adventurer Guild needs someone to hold down the fort. Alright then, if you like to take on this task, go and look for Tien. I'm probably butchering that, so sorry again. Let me just hop back in. Alright then, if you'd like to take this task on, go and look for Tien. She needs to grow up sometimes anyways. Alright. Let's go and let's navigate over to her real quick. Let's go V. Do. Let's see. I don't know how to travel to Tien, but I believe I know where the... Okay, let's see. It's been so long since I've done this. Okay. So there's this one. I'll talk to her, but I don't know where the other one is. Are you interested in doing some work for the Ministry of Civil Affairs? Yes, the Ministry of Liyue Civil Affairs. My name's Miss Yu, and I'm the Resource Manager of the Ministry of Civil Affairs. By resource management, we don't mean management of material goods. We also manage information and human resources. I trust that you too can come to understand how important resource management is to the city that prizes commerce as much as Liyue does. Exchanging material, manpower, and intelligence are using all three to solve issues. That's the Ministry's specialty. Put it plainly, you can help us and we will pay you. But there's still more details than just that, of course. Go ahead and have a look for yourself, and you can see what work is available for you now. Okay. Let me just claim all of these real quick, and then I need to figure out where in the world that other quest was. Let's head in here, claim our recipe, and then we will go to our other thing. How about that? If there's work you're interested in, you can get started right away. If you're able to successfully complete work, not only will you gain a reputation, but there will be there will be rewards awaiting you. It will definitely be worth your while. Still, the work you take on is dependent on your reputation. Given that you are just starting out, you'll most likely only be able to take on fairly routine tasks for now. If you would like to try your hand at more important tasks and have better rewards, then you should try and earn others' trust. I suggest taking on as much work as you can. Okay. So I got that, but where is the other one? So there's this, but I know that's not it. Okay. I didn't think I'd be doing 2 world quests at the end, but I got very confused on who in the world I was even talking to. So, let's finish this off by talking to this last person, and then we'll actually be done. Ah, there she is. Are you an adventurer? Are you here to accept commissions? Please, wait a moment. Let me see what I have here. A speed glider, outdoor adventure guide, free climbing instructor wanted. This doesn't sound like the Adventurer Guild. I know, but Land says so too. But all the adventures I read in books were something like this. If I don't give out these commissions, what should I give out then? Something like beat up monsters, perhaps? Isn't that dangerous? I mean, there's a lot of them around Alicia, but they are a threat to passers-by. Normal people don't stand a chance against them. They might get hurt. Adventurers are anything but ordinary. Is that so? Well then, I'll let you handle it. I'll discuss your payment with Len later. Okay.
Join the Adventurers Guild. You'll have a blast.
Okay. Well, I thought that this would be a lot quicker, and we will not be able to get over there quickly. So, I will run over there, and we will stop around that location-ish, so that next time we can pick up there, and we can do our Ascension quest. Alright. By the way, if y'all have any requests for characters that I should be using, or perhaps characters that I have been overlooking, then please let me know in the comments below. Also, for anyone who has stuck around to this point and has waited for the episodes to come out, where it's been something like months between episodes, thank y'all so much for coming back and watching. I know that it's frustrating to have some of the creators you watch go and do things to the point where it's like, oh, well, like, who knows, you might just not come back for months, but I genuinely do appreciate it. So let me just go to... I'll go to here. Alright, thank you all so much for watching. I hope that you did enjoy. If you did, feel free to like the video, and of course subscribe. That way you don't miss when episode 38 comes out. Thank you all so much for watching again. I hope that you did enjoy. Thank you for your support as well. And I will see y'all next time. Take care, and goodbye.